know, there's just something terrifying about guys with crazy hand speed, and that certainly applies to this young man. Punches and bunches, as good a combination striking game as we've seen in the UFC in years, and you gotta think the accumulation of punches, which have worn down lesser opponents, could wear down his opponent here tonight. It's one thing to see the hand speed on film, it's another thing to see it in your face on fight night. We'll see how this matchup plays out tonight.
This guy is a Muay Thai striker, and he would love to keep this fight standing, where he will have a distinct advantage with his 8 points of attack: knees, elbows, punches, and kicks.
Well, the Sugar Show is in full effect, ladies and gentlemen. Here he is, the undefeated Sugar Sean O'Malley, representing the MMA Lab there in Glendale, Arizona. Of course, he came off of Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series, but since he has stepped foot in the big show, O'Malley has only gotten better. This is a big game player. He has not let the hype and the increasing pressure get to him. Sean O'Malley back for more tonight.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. He does not mind standing or going to the ground, and this diversity makes him very unpredictable.
All right, now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. So these fighters are just a year apart. Some differences in height and reach as well. All right, just about ready to go here now for the particulars. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 16 wins, 2 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, Tom Fire Kid Duquesne. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 10 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Glendale, Arizona, USA, Sugar Sean O'Malley. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta.
You ready? You ready?
Well, a huge night of UFC action coming your way. It all begins right now as we start up with this first fight from United Center in Chicago, Illinois. Well, Sean O'Malley has been a notorious fast starter in the UFC thus far. It is something his corner has prioritized once again here tonight. Let's see if O'Malley...
Oh, jumping knee, head kick. Inside leg kick. Oh, flying knee. Oh, that head kick landed. And again, head kick.
Oh, another damaging head kick lands, Joe, and defensively, the opponent's got to start thinking about blocking some of these. I know he prides himself on his toughness and his chin, but the next one could knock him down and potentially out of this fight. Well, the strike lands, but just not doing a whole lot of damage because his stamina is low. Wow, what a kick. Huge kick lands.
Nice head kick.
Spinning back fist.
Nice spinning back fist. Oh, flying knee.
Wow. Big right hand lands.
Overhand right.
Duquesne's eyes closing up now. Not good for him. Oh, and he lands yet another overhand. He's already landed several in the round. Really starting to find a home for that thing consistently now.
Yeah, he's getting lit up here.
Duquesne gets absolutely pelted by that head kick. Oh, head kick. Lands a good combination.
going after it here.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here.
There he goes. That's it. Boom.
Well, Joe, you got to fault the strategy here. I'm not saying he bet on the opponent, but he's moving right into that straight punch and right into his opponent's striking range. He would be wise to get his head off of the center line and stop leaning in. Oh, strong punch there by Sean O'Malley.
Good combination. Beautiful right hand.
O'Malley gets caught by the inside leg.
Oh, nice knee.
Oh, he's got him hurt here.
Oh.
Trying to stay in this fight.
Oh, big knee. He's hurt. Oh, that's it.
That is it.
Beautiful knockout. Excellent timing here. Big left hand for the victory.
Yeah, Joe, just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight, it's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Milian has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 46 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Tom Fire Kid Duquesne.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight. And he has set himself up for a huge fight now, moving forward inside the octagon. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Strawweight Division matchup. Repping Mexico 100% and her team Lobo MMA, here is Alexa Grasso, the Mexican phenom, fighting out of Guadalajara. And man, does she have star potential. No longer undefeated, but still a legitimate strawweight threat and contender. Outstanding striker, also brings some jiu-jitsu credentials to the table. Knockout wins, 4 of them, 3 in 36 seconds or less. You gotta be mindful of Alexa Grasso's power and her technique. We'll see if she continues that trend tonight. Well, if you've seen this young woman hit a speed bag, shades of Floyd Mayweather, the hand speed is absolutely insane. And I think for a lot of women who fight her, they feel like as long as they're precise with their timing and they're efficient and accurate, they can avoid the hands. But more often than not, you just can't. And even though she doesn't necessarily have the biggest knockout power in the division, the hand speed, downright scary.
This girl has ridiculous stamina. The ability to push a pace that her opponent can't keep up with is one of her strongest assets. Her cardio is off the charts.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. So these fighters relatively close in age, just a year apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. Once again, here is the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a kickboxer holding a professional record of 10 wins, 2 losses. 5 inches tall, weigh in at 115 pounds, Alexa Grasso.
And we are underway.
Wow! Oh! She's knocked down.
Big elbow.
Vicious elbow lands to the head. She's working from half guard. Oh, big elbow. Another elbow. Wow!
That'll do it!
Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, how about the knockout there? Beautiful technique to land the fight-ending shot. And again, we're a broken record when it comes to this, but sometimes when you catch a fighter cold, maybe before she's had a chance to get herself into the fight, that strike can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight.
Let's take a look at that again. And here we see it again. Boom.
And there we send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Santiago Ponzinibbio and Jake Ellenberger. So here's a guy who's been another workhorse for the UFC, Joe, the juggernaut Jake Ellenberger. Well, the octagon is touched down here at United Center in Chicago, Illinois. Seemingly an annual stop for the MMA leader here in the Windy City. Great to have you with us, as always, as we get underway. All right, round one is underway. All eyes on the former Marine, the juggernaut Jake Ellenberger. More than 14 first-round finishes to his credit. Prevailing wisdom is he's going to try to get off to that patented good start again tonight. Oh, nice little sequence of punches there, Joe. Ponzinibbio gets hit by that leg kick. All right, the first round is underway here. You got to watch out for this fighter's powerful overhand punches. Can do damage from both sides. And even when fighters know what's coming, oftentimes they are unable to stop.
They have started this fight off with a brawl. He got tagged there.
Continues to eat power shots here.
That one hurt. Oh, he's getting lit up. He's getting lit up.
Fast pace here in the early going.
He's got the Muay Thai clinch.
Now goes to the uppercut.
What a chin.
Oh, how about the output for this fighter here? A lot of good time shots there, and they're all landing.
And from here, transitions to the Muay Thai clinch. Nice, big knee! Big knee!
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. He's moved to half guard here. His opponent pressed up against the cage. Gets into side control. He's in half guard. And he's softening him up with elbows.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, there's a swing and a miss. His cardio is really abandoning him at this stage of the fight, and sometimes when you miss, it can tax your gas tank even further. So let's see if he can preserve some stamina and try to figure out a way to get back in this fight. Oh, massive hit. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Straight punch on the button, got the win.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the... Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 11 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jake the Juggernaut Ellenberger.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight. All right, coming up next, it's a lightweight matchup between Ross Pearson and Diego Sanchez. Well, fittingly, he was born on New Year's Eve. Here he is, the inimitable Diego Nightmare Sanchez, the only fighter from Season 1 of The Ultimate Fighter, still competing, and he's still doing so at a high level. A lot of that has to do with his conditioning, but he's an excellent grappler. You saw that in the win over Marcin Held most recently. You're not going to out-grapple Diego Sanchez. His chin has held up in the past. It figures to be tested here tonight.
Diego Sanchez is a long-time UFC veteran since his appearance on the very first Ultimate Fighter. He's known for his aggressive attacks, great wrestling skills, and vicious ground and pound.
Well, it's a rare skill for a fighter to be able to stand in the pocket and avoid taking significant damage. But if you've watched... And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. 3 years apart with similar height.
Here we go, first round, you ready? Are you ready?
And with that, we are underway from the United Center here in the... Whoa!
Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? Oh, he's going for it.
Big body shot.
Body. Look at this, takedown. And he's maintaining control in the top
Trying for a
position.
submission here.
He's looking for a Kimura here inside control. And what he wants to do is, he wants to pin that hand down, slide his hand under his opponent's arm, securing the double wrist lock position, then step over his opponent's neck and pull that arm up and be... He got it! Nicely done. Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Yeah, Joe, we could barely get the fight clock sponsor out, and the submission comes here in round 1. He said he didn't want to waste a lot of time. He knew his opponent would know what was coming. It was going to be takedown attempts in bunches, but he couldn't stop the early shot, and he certainly couldn't stop the submission. So great effort and even better technique here tonight.
And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. Here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 49 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Diego Nightmare Sanchez!
Well, at this point, all that is left is the celebration, and it's nice to see this fighter sharing a moment with his coaches and training partners after the big submission win here tonight. He had no shortage of naysayers coming in. A lot of people said he couldn't come in here and submit a foe of this quality. Well, that should mute the masses a little bit. That should set him up for a big fight moving forward. Tonight, though, as I mentioned, all about the celebration, and it is on in the corner. All right, coming up next, it's a light heavyweight tilt between Corey Anderson and Patrick Cummins. Well, it seems like this is an annual stop for the MMA leader as we are back and now underway with live action from United Center in the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois. All right, ready to go for round one. Dominic Cruz always says he'd rather fight a guy who gets tired than a guy who has great cardio. So, huge right hand!
Big punches here. Nice takedown. Sweet reversal.
Big right hand there.
Yeah, with the right hand. Wow. Hammer fist.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Oh, he went for the Peruvian necktie. Clasp his hands around his opponent's neck and under the armpit, throws his leg over the head. Now he's pretty deep. Oh, that's nasty. He might be forced to tap. This choke is getting tighter and tighter.
Wow. Switching stances here. Single leg takedown.
Nice reversal here. Yeah, here he goes again.
And again, he lands another takedown there, so really scoring points here, and the takedowns are starting to pile up, taking this fight exactly where he thought he could and exactly where he wants it to be.
Gets his arm underneath his opponent's armpit and around his neck, throws his leg over the neck. Look at that. That is high-level ground game there. This choke continues to get tighter every second. He may be forced to tap. That's it.
And there it is!
He got in the choke, refused to tap, and went night-night.
Yeah, that's about as good as it gets with that choke, and if you're not willing to tap out, as he was not, then you're going to go to sleep, and that's exactly what happened. A beautiful setup and even better technique to get the finish to put him out cold.
And one last time, super tight choke, and he's out. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 7 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Corey Anderson.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about maximizing a UFC showcase, and that's a great example of doing just that. You see him sharing a moment here with his coaches, his training partners, and you can be sure that with the hard work done and the hay in the barn, that these guys are going to be celebrating deep into the night after a submission win like this. All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Eric Silva and Rafael Dos Anjos. So here is the Rio de Janeiro-born former UFC lightweight champion, Southpaw Rafael dos Anjos, back at UFC 185, shocked the masses with a bludgeoning of the former champion Anthony Pettis to become the UFC lightweight champion, now a welterweight. Here is RDA making the walk once again tonight.
This guy has outstanding takedown defense. His sprawl, his timing, and his ability to get up are amongst the best in the world.
Well, if you want to tell me that this particular fighter is on the wrong end of the power equation, I'll give you that. But few guys can match his speed and his footwork. Prevailing wisdom is he'll try to fight on the outside tonight, stick and move a little bit. Exceptionally quick on his feet, sets up angles beautifully, manages distance as good as anybody on the roster, knows how to set up his attacks, knows how to stay at his opponent's range. Figures to be a big part of the strategy tonight, given the power that's coming back.
This guy has ruthless one-punch knockout power. You can't teach it, but when a fighter has it, it's a huge advantage.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Both fighters are 33 years of age. Some differences in height and reach. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a grappler holding a professional record of 28 wins, 11 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Rafael dos Anjos. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 19 wins, 9 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Vila Velha, Espírito Santo, Brazil, Eric Silva! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata, your referee.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Here we go. So here's the former Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu champ. Oh,
He's a nice knee.
Oh, he might be out. The left hook hits home.
He hurt him with that hook. These are some bombs he is throwing.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, huge shot there. Oh, he's got it going tonight. Beautiful combination of strikes there by
And
Silva.
he's throwing more.
Oh, huge right hand.
This could be it. Body kick, look at that.
Oh. Another takedown attempt here.
Look at this, takedown. Oh, he's got an arm triangle here. Separates the leg, pops out of half guard. Now he's in side control.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
This arm triangle looks deep. He might have to tap any second now. That's it.
And that will do it.
Great job in establishing that submission.
Yeah, Joe, that was quick, but can't say that we're all that surprised with this result here tonight. He said he didn't want to waste a lot of time. He wanted to be efficient, knew he wanted to get this fight to the ground and let his submission skills take over. Outstanding effort, even better technique here tonight.
And here it is again. Beautiful arm triangle submission. Absolutely perfectly executed. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 10 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to arm triangle choke, Eric Silva!
Well, what a submission win for this oncoming force here tonight. I think he's going to be a problem for a lot of fighters in this division. Tonight, though, is all about the celebration after getting the finish that he so sought. Coming in here tonight, you see how happy his coaches are, his training partners. This is going to be a fun night for this team and one that they have richly deserved. It is a women's strawweight matchup between Joanna Jędrzejczyk and Michelle Waterson. Training out of Jackson Wink MMA in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Enter the strawweight contender, the karate hottie, Michelle Waterson. She has been kicking and punching since she was a very young girl, and now she is taking her shots at the mixed martial arts elite. Michelle Waterson thought by...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, a huge night of live UFC action coming your way as we get underway from the United Center here in Chicago, Illinois. Well, you can expect the punches and butts.
Whoa! Vicious punch combinations here. Nice takedown. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Looks like she's got a submission locked up. She's got that choke locked in tight. She escaped the choke. Excellent movement here on the ground. Oh, good combination. Wow!
Posture's up now, and she lands a huge elbow. And a big right hand.
Oh, beautiful combination.
Oh, big left hook there.
What a wild exchange. She tagged her.
Beautiful hook over there.
Oh, big punches here.
He goes in and secures the takedown.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Guillotine attempt. One-arm guillotine here. Looks like a tight guillotine here. It looks fairly close. Could be it. Tremendous pressure on the neck. Strength and technique. Perfect technique. Great job. Didn't waste any time. Took this fight to the ground and got the early submission.
Yeah, that was lightning fast, Joe Rogan. She did not waste a lot of time. She knew she wanted to get this fight to the ground and let her submission skills take over. So the takedown attempt comes early in round one, and the tap comes shortly thereafter. A huge turn of events here tonight.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there she is, your winner by submission, and there will be no wiping the smile off her face tonight as she turns in one of the bigger highlights of her UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 48 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
All right, so congratulations to Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She adds to her Hall of Fame legacy yet again tonight. She's just a master of mixed martial arts and making adjustments, using her opponent's weaknesses against them. Doesn't hurt that she might just have the best jab in all of MMA, but another vintage effort out of Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division collision.
Ready to fight? Ready.
And we are underway here at the United Center in Chicago, Illinois. No surprise what side.
Right hook. He is getting off some huge punches here. Look at this takedown.
Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter. Oh!
This could be it right here. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming? Oh! Nice takedown. Beautiful sweep. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Beautifully executed sweep.
Looks like he's going for an armbar here. How tight is that?
Throws the other leg over the face. He's going to extend the body. And he's got the arm.
And this might just be a matter of time.
Outstanding.
And there it is.
Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Yeah, so a quick night at the office for him here tonight. He told us he wanted to be efficient. He didn't want to waste a lot of time. He felt his opponent knew the takedown attempts would be coming, and he got the fight to the ground relatively easily, and his submission skills then took over. Big, big result for him early in round one tonight.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that armbar locked in tight for the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 31 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Quinton Jackson!
All right, coming up next, it's a welterweight matchup between Conor McGregor and CM Punk. Well, his UFC debut against Mickey Gall certainly didn't go the way he drew it up, but you would be wise not to count out someone like CM Punk. Draws rave reviews from his coaches for his work ethic. He is a quick learner, certainly a coachable fighter. We'll see, though, what type of adjustments and improvements he's made here tonight. When you're a developing mixed martial artist, oftentimes you can really show off weaknesses in a 12 or 18-month span. We'll see if the work that CM Punk has done in the gym can pay dividends here tonight.
This guy is a wrestler, and wrestlers have had tremendous success inside the octagon, both because of their determination and work ethic, and because, as a skill, wrestling allows the fighter to dictate where the bout takes place.
tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
And we are underway. Well, patient.
Oh, look at that! Who saw that coming? Oh, that's it. He's out. Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, near perfect technique to land that seminal blow to finish the fight here in round one. And that's exactly the way a fighter draws it up. You don't absorb anything in terms of significant damage, and then you're able to knock your opponent out. So this is exactly the desired result for him here tonight.
Here it is from another angle. Great angle here. And he's out.
Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 9 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious Conor McGregor.
Well, we're getting used to saying it. Conor McGregor, your winner yet again, as he continues what has been one of the most remarkable legacies in UFC history. And when the lights are at their brightest, as they were here tonight, the notorious Conor McGregor seems to come through with one of his vintage performances. A huge win for Conor McGregor on the big stage here tonight. All right, coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between Cain Velasquez and Forrest Griffin.
All right, you ready? You ready?
Round one. So here's Cain Velasquez, first Mexican-American to win a major pro. Starting to make these shots count.
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. And he gets reversed. And he executed a very nice sweep here and wound up in guard.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He's setting up the Kimura. He's got his arm pinned down. Got a very good Kimura.
He might get a finish here. Getting tighter.
Oh my God!
Will do it.
Great job in establishing that submission.
Yeah, so how about that, Joe? We can barely tell people what color the trunks are on these fighters, and we get the submission win. So not a lot of wasted time. He got the takedown early, and the submission came soon thereafter. Great effort, great technique here tonight.
And here we see it from another angle. Beautiful technique here, and the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliano calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 2 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out,
So there he is, your winner by way of submission. And candidly, Joe, I'm not sure this night could have gone any better. He did have some doubters coming in. He said, I got to mute those naysayers. And they're not going to keep quiet unless I can actually get this guy out of there. So mission accomplished. No judges necessary tonight. He gets the submission. And now all that's left is to celebrate with his coaches and training partners. What a moment for this oncoming fighter here tonight. All right, coming up next, what could be a heavyweight title fight for the ages between Alistair Overeem and Stipe Miocic.
Bitch up from the land till I die. Till I die. On the east side till I die.
Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out.
As he steps towards this cage, he understands this is one of the biggest moments in his life, the biggest moment in his career. He is looking to take this title, and he believes his time is now. His preparation has gone perfectly. He is in outstanding shape. He has a great game plan and a great camp, and he believes that he will emerge the new champion of the world tonight after this fight.
Well, a lot of people think it's the most significant title in combat sports. No argument from me. Baddest man on the planet, UFC heavyweight champion. There he is in the flesh. What an absolute monster. What a title reign it has been. But a serious challenge in front of him here tonight. When this man became the heavyweight champion, a lot of people thought that this challenger was the one who would wrest the belt away. Now the fight is here. We'll see if we get a new champion or if this man continues one of the greatest heavyweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen.
Overeem is a beast. He has a ton of world-class experience, insane power in his strikes, and a wicked standing guillotine choke. He moves extremely well for a man his size, and he has a physical advantage over almost any fighter on the planet.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out United Center in Chicago, Illinois. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. Body of Independence, Ohio, presenting the challenger, Stipe Miocic. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 44 wins, 17 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Body out of Amsterdam, the Netherlands, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Alistair Overeem.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been giving your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
This is a fight that we have been looking forward to for a long time and is about to take place right now. I'm very excited.
All right, here we go. UFC heavyweight title is on the line. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to kick there by Overeem.
Knee to the body by the champ.
Well-placed kick there.
Jumping knee. A big shot to the head.
Visibly limping here.
Vicious leg kicks from Alistair Overeem.
Oh, absolutely. You've seen the leg buckle at times. Those leg kicks will really slow you down. Nice kick there by the ring.
He's feinting with the punch.
Overeem's got the clinch here early. Muay Thai plum now, Joe.
Big shot to the liver. He buckles. You can tell that shot hurt him bad in the body. Oh, what a leg kick. Oh, flying knee. Beautiful body shot there, too. Oh, very nice.
Well,
oh, flying knee. Oh, he's badly, badly hurt. Oh, nice inside leg kick right there.
how about that shin? Oh, nice inside leg kick landed there.
He's got to be careful there. Don't rush in. The champ is rocked. He's in deep trouble. He's trying to hang on to keep his title. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Oh, big left. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, he found the target there. That'll work.
And got full mount. Big shot.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Just misses with the jab.
Alistair Overeem with kicks like this. I can't see how many more of those his opponent can take.
Miocic gets caught by the inside leg kick. A few more, and that'll move him out. Whoa!
He's stumbling.
Overeem pulling it on! Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here.
Good exchange there.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect.
He's trying to stay up. He is in big, big trouble. Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses. Oh, head kick.
He missed with that jab attempt there.
Alistair Overeem with a nasty leg kick.
Oh, nice combination of strikes there. Again, going back to the well with the jab. Oh, he moves right into that uppercut, Joe. That is not a good look and not something that he can afford to do here moving forward. And he landed the right hand there.
Good shots by the champion.
Big left hand lands upstairs. Oh, a lot of volume here. Good series of strikes there. Miocic gets touched by that leg kick attempt. 45 seconds to go here in round one.
Oh, flipped him again. He's hurt. He's hurt. He's hurt again. Big knee.
Oh, he might be out. Seconds to go.
Look at that jab. Nice. And another one gets to the head.
Final seconds here of round one.
The Muay Thai Queen's knees are coming.
Oh, nice footwork to the body here. Round two straight ahead. So he heads back to the stool after a dominant round. Great round there from Overeem.
Yeah, that knockdown should have won him the round. It was a big moment in the fight.
Big breaths. Beautiful.
Here's a vicious kick that results in a knockdown. Let's see this again. And let's look at that from another angle.
Brittany Palmer is here as well.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out. Alistair Overeem is one of the greatest strikers to ever enter into the octagon. He's a former K1 Grand Prix champion. Oh! Big knee!
Miocic appears wobbly. Man has his chin been tested early.
There's a nice inside leg kick. Oh, head kick! Beautiful timing with the left hand. Hurt him with the right hand.
From Stipe, and he lands a big right hand. Very nice leg kick for him there. Can't take too many of those. Effective punch there by the heavyweight Miocic. Well, the offense has been there. He has landed some good shots, but not really stringing them together and putting combinations on his opponent. He's got to mix up his strikes, change his tempo a little bit, and try to get his opponent out of there by landing more than just one strike at a time.
Big punch from the bottom.
Overeem going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Miocic gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. He's got him here.
Hard hook.
Oh, straight right. Looks like his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. He hip escapes from the full mount. Excellent movement here on the ground.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
He transitions back to half guard.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Miocic. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
He's clearly hurt. Big shots!
Oh! He's down!
He hurt him with that punch from the corner. Oh, that's it! Beautiful, accurate uppercut for the KO.
Yeah, Joe, beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight.
We can see it from a different angle here. Look at the power in this roundhouse kick, and when it lands, the fight is done. And let's see that again. Crank right on the jaw.
So on the sport's biggest stage, he comes up large. The baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion of the world, your winner and by knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop for this contest at 2 minutes, 39 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Alistair Overeem.
Well, he came in with the moniker of baddest man on the planet, and that is exactly the way he goes out. Congratulations to the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, your winner tonight by way of the KO. And that's a big man celebrating with his team right now. Enjoy it, boys. You maximize the moment tonight.